Not everyone is given a chance to feel wanted, to feel love. At least, it can be that way at first. For one girl, it was like that from the very start. The Almost Home orphanage was given a newborn at the doorstep. Weak, whole, defenseless, and innocent. Her only crime for being abandoned was the fact that demon blood ran through her veins. It was raining that night, a raging storm. But thankfully, that infant was brought inside before a terrible fate took her instead. The Almost Home orphanage was cold. But the children there, they were even colder.
Ew, it thinks it's human.
Every year, the insults got worse.
It even cries like one when you hit it.
In response, she would hide. She found solace in small spaces, hiding in closets or doing the cleaning chores. The little one grew to have a knack for it even. Cleaning was her comfort, since none of the other kids wanted to do it. And that was the only time they didn't bother her. It was hard, though, as she got older and the mistreatment grew worse. Even her heart began to grow cold. She began to despise them. Eventually, as the child hit her teenage years, someone did finally come. That someone, though, not looking for a daughter.
Starting today, you're going to learn from me.
But instead, a pupil.
I have much to show you.
He saw something in the demon child. Insight, cleverness, or perhaps tenacity after over a decade of abuse at the orphanage. It doesn't really fit.
You shall grow into it.
She was going to need it for what he had planned for her. After all, he needed someone to carry his legacy. Someone who could do what his dying body could not.
Now then, we will begin with this subject.
What?
Do not hesitate.
But
Listen to me. Do it.
I can't.
Obey.
But...
You don't want to be sent back there, do you?
It was terrible. But was it better than the orphanage? She wasn't abused. She wasn't mistreated. But instead, she was only used. Eventually, anyone would break from this.
Can't do it anymore.
It took her a while to, but after a few years, she realized how much blood was on her hands, and at that point, she couldn't do it anymore. Well, all except for one more. There was something she had to do if she was to be at peace with herself, if she was to be free. She knew what must be done. All alone, it was cold, just like the orphanage. But there was finally some light at the end of it all, freedom that she never tasted before. And so, she ran. She ran until her lungs burned, her legs wanted to give out, and her heart nearly burst. But eventually, she found something. Even if she did pass out from the exhaustion right after. She would awake, not to pain, not to orders, not to entrapment,
Well, would you look at that? I think our sleepyhead is finally awake.
but to smiles. It would seem so. I do hope you rested well. The townsfolk who were relieved, who nursed her to health and showed her kindness. Kindness she never felt before, and she never will forget. One of them even said words she'd never forget when she asked them, "Why did you help me?" And they replied,
Well, the answer's simple. Because every living creature on this planet deserves a chance at happiness, right? You can't see someone unhappy and try not to help them.
She'd learned so much from them. She made friends. She remembered how to smile. And finally, she felt free. People didn't judge her for who she was, or what experience she lacked, or her history. In fact, she grew eager, and her heart healed. She began to do what she could for the people. She found her love for science and magic, realizing the knack she had for it. And the townsfolk, no, her friends, they supported her. She had not just a home anymore, but a lab by then, and soon she began to spread her creations not just to the people around her, but even outside the city. And now, as her heart healed, she decided to spread that message of acceptance, of joy and love to the world around her, hoping to give others the strength to carry on. Earlier, I said not everyone is given a chance to feel wanted, to feel loved, or at least they can feel that way at first. But you know what? You can change that. We all have the power if you look hard enough. There's always someone out there who will accept you with open arms. Just as now, I, Yomi Quinley, I accept you.
Hello, everybody. I hope that didn't drive your emotions a little too, deeply. Or maybe I'm glad if it did. Oh, my god. Oh, wow. Oh, hello, everybody. I'm sorry. Sometimes... Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's okay. Oh, I was meant to drive some emotions out of that. But I didn't want to make you all cry. No, wait a second. Okay, that, or we could start that way too. That's fine. We can do that instead. I mean, I did have the lab open for anybody. It's shrinking potion too already. Oh, okay.
Drinking potions already. Oh, wow. Ow! Why? Oh, hi. Oh, we just hit our goal, too. Crabs? Why crabs? Already crabs. No, wait. But I'm small. Why? This actually hurts. Why? But I'm small right now. This is not the best time for that. Okay, at least everybody's happy. Okay. Oh my gosh. I didn't think plan for all these at once. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for the donation. I can barely handle those ingredients right now due to my size. Oh my gosh. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Okay, maybe a lot overwhelmed, but thank you. Fortunately, the shrinking potion should wear off. You have a question already. I'll get.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. I suppose you all embrace the chaos and crabs. No, the crabs are because of ID. ID was playing a crab game and I couldn't help myself. Ow! Why? I'll get to your science question. Oh my goodness. Okay, to that science question, yes.
Did you know that?
In order to actually melt a diamond, you can't even actually burn it until you reach 1,000 degrees Celsius.
Now you know.
Diamonds are forever, after all. Oh my gosh, we just hit an alt. Oh, all the subs. Oh my gosh, everybody, thank you so much. We just hit a hype train already. You all are amazing. We haven't even begun the... Oh, thank you. We haven't even begun, and all of you... Oh, goodness. Oh, would you look at that? Someone did a hat redeem. And if I recall... Oh, what am I saying, recall? I know exactly who this is. Oh, thanks for more of the ingredients. You guys. Yes, this is a ghosty boy from Darla. To those who have been very supportive of me, I've asked their permission to have some little hat redeems, and this little fellow is Darla Doodle's ghosty boy. From what I recall, they're not paid very well though. But you know, ow! You're gonna make me lose brain cells. Gosh. Well, that's okay. I suppose there's I do have some memory recall potions. Oh, Emeris! It's so good to see you. Right, the 15th. Emeris, welcome back. I know you had a lovely and long break. I'm so hopeful that it went well for you. I'm here for shout outs for days for you all, folks, because a lot of you have helped me get here. Truly, it wasn't just me lurking in streams. I was interacting with a lot of you, and so many of you were so kind. And you know what, Darla with a hat there, I'm also going to say Emeris here was... Oh, goodness. They were also a real sweet bean. So if you haven't yet, give them... get a chance to check them out as well. Oh, my goodness, though, all of you. It's incredible. Oh, wow. I actually can't even give another shout out for another 45 seconds. I'm sorry, Emeris. I'll get to that. You're welcome. All of you are so sweet. So many of you that are here that I've met through... Oh, my goodness. Thank you for spreading some more knowledge to the class and teaching everybody. We just hit a further hype train even. As Minnie Molly would say, Jiba-liba. Oh, she too is a precious dear who's gotten me to... Well, all of you have gotten me to this place. I may have done a lot of hard work, but it would not have happened without the lovely support and lessons. I may be a scientist, but a scientist needs to learn too. Oh, thank you. Jiva Levi, yes, Liberty. We haven't even begun talking about lore, and that's fine. You guys did get a heavy dose, very kind of very heavy, admittingly, of some of the backstory. And that backstory, I wanted to teach people that you can come from the hardest of beginnings, but you can still find a way out of it, even if I might have done something. I mean, what are you talking about? I don't know. Really, though, there's... For all of you, in the toughest of times, I always say, just when you think you've lost everything, you still have your future. And that's honestly a big message I want to spread to a lot of you who are here. That, well, no matter how tough things get, there's somebody out there who you make smile. There's somebody out there who thinks about you from a day-to-day basis. Maybe you haven't found it yet. But while we are a scientist here, we do try to spread his love as much as we can. I'm not a mad scientist. I'm a glad scientist. And for all of you who have joined me today, goodness gracious, thank you for being here. My name is Yomi Quinley. That's yo, like yo, hi, what's up? And me, like me, myself, and all of you. I do dabble a bit in witchcraft, but, well, a lot of it's to do with alchemy. You know, every good witch does know how to create a good potion or two. And for me, I try to dabble all that to create curatives, restoratives, and much more. If you need a tailor, go see Emeris. She's really good at that. They're all really good at that. Hold on, BRB, what? What did I do? Oh, gosh. And I'm gonna make mistakes. We're all gonna make mistakes. I want to make that clear. We've taken 2 weeks of testing streams, a little over 2 weeks. But I'm still learning a lot. A whole lot. Oh, I didn't even... Minnie, thanks for being here. And Frozen, thank you for the gift. You guys are the best. Minnie, thank you for your stream today. It helped ease a bit of my anxiety for all of this. Especially when I saw all the bald heads. That was... that was funny. You are a bean. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes here, though. We're all trying our best. And one thing I want to make clear to all of you. Intentions matter. We're going to make mistakes. But as long as they were not mistakes that were intended to be mean, it should be forgiven. Whether it be, oh, I tripped and knocked something over, or maybe I accidentally used the wrong pronoun, or maybe I spelled your name wrong or mispronounced it. No one's perfect. Understand that intentions matter. And that's a message I want to spread to everybody too. Forgive, educate, be nice to everybody, understand no one's perfect. We should all work together. And with that, I would like to perform a bit of science when I can. But I suppose we can. Yeah, thank you. It's a very important message. It's helped me get to where I am now, especially as someone myself who's, I'm not afraid to say this, I am neurodivergent. I do struggle to understand a lot of things. So while people are patient for me, the best we can do is be patient for others. And I hope everyone can understand with that over time. Moth, hi! I've seen you a couple times on Twitter. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Brain Spicy Club, yes. Well, Yomi Quinley at your service, as said. Thank you for joining and being an assistant. Oh, I could barely even start. By now, for anyone new joining, there may be an ad. There was a pre-roll that I did to try to alleviate the early ads. Might get those now. Oh well. I can't believe we just hit a level 4 hype train and already smashed our goals. And a raid too! What? Minnie, I was just talking about you. I was just talking about the bald-headedness, hilarity, voting stuff that you have. Your streams are always chaotic fun. They are the best. Thank you for all the subs. I almost said subby wubby. I just did said subby wubby. You know what I meant. Thanks for the subs. Oh. Hey, at least I'm not calling you a fart sniffer like Liberty. Yeah, I see you, Liberty. We're here to give a lot of love, but I may have to be a little bit of a gremlin from time to time. Oh, Dusk, thank you. Thank you. Your stream was great too. And you know what? Not only Minnie, but Dusk, both of you helped me get in a nice eased spot and alleviated my anxiousness, my nervousness, and all of that. Hype train successful. Oh, they got more ingredients. Look at that. I hope you all like these redeems. You know what? Absolutely. Minnie deserves nothing but the best on that. She too. Gosh, I have a special thanks at the end of all this. We barely even started. Minnie Molly, if you guys ever get the chance, do check her out. She is, well, she says she's a villain, but Minnie, I'm on to you. Your real goal is actually to spread a lot of laughter and joy, aren't you? Okay, maybe not. You are planning to take over the world. That's fine. If worst comes to worst, I suppose I can be your resident alchemist. Totally a villain. Oh gosh. Minnie is a sweetheart. All of you are sweethearts. There's so many names I recognize here. People I've seen in other streams. People I've seen on Twitter. Thank you for joining. Oh, more and more of you. Oh my goodness. Where's Father and Ducks? I'm sorry if I'm missing a couple of your names where we're going. Oh gosh, it's going so quickly. Oh gosh. But yes, Yomi Quinley here at your service. Alchemist extraordinaire. Who makes mistakes? We all make mistakes, of course. But I am here today to, well, we're here for our debut. My birthday, as you can see, August 20th. It's the assistants. Those little fellows down there are all a representation of you. The assistants are all of you guys. You're here assisting me now. Hello, Malik, the real Malik. And thank you for doing so. Thank you, Black, and thank you. I'm here all day thanking you guys. I don't want to miss anybody. Like I said, I'm going to miss a few of you. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. Intention's better, like I said. I'm really trying to catch every single one of you. Hi, Sane! Oh, Sane is another one of the lovely beings we have aboard with us. And more ingredients? Oh my gosh. I'm going to be able to make a lot of good potions. He's fine. He's fine. Actually, that was a she right there. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at you all. Of course. I actually feel wonderful about this. You know, I want to say to all of you who are thinking about trying to stream, because maybe it'll uplift you, maybe it'll be something that makes you happier. You never know. Give it a try. I went in and my life has quite literally changed because of all of you. But for anybody who's thinking about it, do it. Don't feel like you have to spend a lot of money. Give it a shot. And you know what? Ask around. I'm actually willing to, not only show people a few things, teach people a few things. Maybe I'll post a tutorial video or two on YouTube. Oh, wholesome. Thank you, Minnie. Oh, Blaster, your favorite? No, Shuckles. Yes, I say Shuckles here. Hidely ho, neighborino. Oh, thank you for the ingredient there, Long. Yeah, I appreciate that. August 20th, though. Yes. It's a little bit of a ways away, and I'll be honest, birthdays have always been very hard for me. Well, as you guys saw in the lore video, every year was tough in that orphanage and in the lab and other places, but over time, my friends helped me realize that birthdays and your existence is worth being celebrated. Just like all of you. All of you being here, you're worth being celebrated. You all did this. I am a tiefling. For those who are curious, tieflings are demon-blooded humans. So technically I'm still human. About 55% within me is a daemon. Wait, what is that? Oh no! What is that? Really? Really? Now? Well, I was at least somewhat ready for that one, but shucks. Fortunately, none of the potions here are actually that deadly. Although, some accidents do happen. I have curatives around here, though, so it'll be okay. I need to get a wash after that one, though. Azamars! We have a D&D player in the house. So, it is a big ouchies, but you know what? You blow yourself in the lab up enough times, you get used to it. And, there are restoratives, like I said, so it works. Shuck, we don't need this hat. We're fine with that. Oh, that was my coat. Oh, goodness. That's better. See, everything's fine. Yes, we do play D&D. I want to reiterate, too. D&D is just one system of many. For those who have entered D&D through 5th edition, because it's a big thing, there are... Oh, a hat redeem. Oh, this is Rinla's. Rinla Prime. They're another lovely folk who I met very early on in all of this, and they've also been very encouraging. Crabs! Why crabs? I see. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why there's crabs loose in the lab, but I'll have to figure... Ow! Fortunately, this gets head protection in the front. Yeah. 3.5, Vindrash. Excuse me. Which, by the way, Vindrash, I'm so glad to have you on board, too. I'm going to talk about D&D in just a second, but for all of you who are curious, Vindrash here is an up-and-coming streamer. They've been doing quite a bit. They're doing a fantastic job. I say up-and-coming. They've been doing it for a while, but I say up-and-coming in their follows, in their exposure. And I'd love to get them a chance to get a little bit more exposure too. They've made things very, very cozy for me in the evenings when I get a chance to catch them. They also do very fun voices. I went from time to time. Just very relaxing. Give them a try. Hey, I'm glad you like it there, Hezzy. Ow! Why? They're fine. But yes, a tiefling. So I played 3.5 as well. That's why I played Pathfinder. Ooh, Snow! Hi, Snow! I play all sorts of systems, and, 5th edition was a wonderful avenue for everybody to enter. But, there's so many other systems out there. Give them a try. I'm 5'5", as you can see. About average height for some, a little taller than others. I actually like the short ones. They're huggable. I want to pick you all up. 118 last I checked. Pretty average. I don't think I'm all that in a bag of chips, honestly. Some people have called me cute or other words. I don't know what they see in me, honestly. But I do appreciate the compliments all the same. Phew. My occupation, quite simple, actually. Oh, go ahead, Orly, of course. Anyone, take a break when you can. In fact, you know what? All of you, take a little sippy. Make sure you take a drink. Make sure you take care of yourselves. I'm going to do the same right now. Ow! That made it go down the wrong pipe. That hurt. Oh, well. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Hazy. Cookie break. Yes, you're right, Oracle. I have yet to really dive into 2nd edition of Pathfinder, but I will. My job. I do, in a way, I do too. Because I may be an alchemist, and that's a bunch of hours in the lab first. And then I deliver them. I'm both my creator, or the chef of the potions, and the deliverer. Which is actually kind of nice, because I have a little nesting spot on my vroomstick. Yeah, I said vroomstick. Vroom. There's a little spot on my vroomstick for me to put my phone on. And because of that, I'm able to listen to some streams while I deliver potions. It's quite nice, actually. Hi! Oh, another question. Yeah, sure. I I can actually, yes, Yumi's delivery service. Oh, Kiki. Wait, no, I don't want the shrinking
Potion right now. Okay, fine. Well, I guess I'll answer that question for you. You did have a science fact. I'm okay with that.
Did you know that?
An atom is actually 99% plain old empty space. That's right. That means almost all the matter in an atom is hollow.
Now you know.
That must have sounded really weird with the shrinking potion going right now. Hi, Ophinam, it's good to see you. Sorry you had to see me while I'm very, 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 very small. But yeah, we're getting through this. We're doing the best we can at the size we have. It's okay. It'll wear off, I think. I hope. I hope. I've had some that lasted for like 10 minutes or so. We'll have to find out. Oh, gosh. Oh, thank you. That's a very big hand. Oh, thank you for coming down here and doing that. Small! I'm glad someone else spells small like that. Ah! But I have plenty of pictures here that you can see. Yep. I've had a lot of artists do these. I will have artists in the credits.
Oh gosh, I'll have the artists all credited near the end, I promise. But speaking of in the end, wow, we've actually gone little... I'm still on page 1. Let's change that. I'm sure you all want to know a bit more about me. So... Oh, no, wait, why? Oh, really? Ugh. I really need to put those away. Those are dangerous. All right. Well, I'm just gonna take my coat off, so keep my coat off, so it just cleans up nicely. There's a lot of things I do enjoy because I like to try everything once. Well, everything I know is safe. You know, I've never smoked, I've never drank, and stuff like that. Which, hey, if you do, that's fine. Axolotl to the maxolotl, absolutely. My axolotl helped me do my taxolotl, and then we had a snaxolotl. I do enjoy science in general, and I do like learning in general. Because, you know, even though you might think of yourself as a smart cookie, you should listen. I like to educate, but I'm more... maybe I should have put my coat on. I'm clean now. I like to figure out what other people have to say. And you get a lot when you listen. And I like to be wrong. More people should be willing to be wrong. Oh, thank you. Spooked me. More people should be shrimps. Well, I don't do seafood, unfortunately. I'm actually quite allergic. More people need to be willing to learn, though. More people need to be willing to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. Listen, let people teach you. As we said with D&D, I really love tabletop gaming, RPGs, even like regular role plays, text-based role plays. Oh, you guys might hear a little background sound. Oh no, little background sound. It's only gonna go for like a minute. There's a lot of air activity right now. I might have stirred something up on my broomstick. I don't know. You're always right. That is true. Minnie is always right. We don't question her. I'm glad it's a low noise. We have a wonderful noise gate to uphold against it. It should be over in just another 10 or 15 seconds. But yeah, I love tabletop games. I started with D&D 3.5. I've done 5th edition. I've done Pathfinder. I've done Cthulhu Tech. I've done Fabula Ultima is a big system out there. Hat Redeem. Oh, we know who this one is. I mean, of course I know who all of the ones I'm wearing are, but this one in particular is to a very dear friend of mine, to Hazy Nev. They've been on a heck of a grind right now. These are their horns. Yes, Hazy, I added it today because just for you. Oh, yeah, I will never question the queen of the world. Don't you worry. Oh, I tried horns once. Doesn't really work for me. These are double-sided tape. I do like just creating things as well. Just creative stuff, as you can see. I can't sit still. It's actually almost a bad thing, to the point where I'm very bad at relaxing. I need to be productive. In fact, this very morning, I was thinking to myself, what else can I do? And then I spent 4 hours and made that thank you video to you all, which blew up. Thank you all for enjoying that video too. That was very special to me. All of you are. Oh gosh. I'm a gamer too. I like video games, all sorts. Yeah, I'm Maple knows well. Hi, Maple. I love all sorts of video games. I'm willing to try them all. In fact, I recently fell in love with Fortnite, which was something I used to look at like, oh, No, I was a grumpy old fogey when it came to Fortnite, and guess what? Started playing it, and I love it now. So I like video games, I just like to try all sorts. If I had to narrow it down, well, that you'll see in a little bit. Thank you for the head pats! But yeah, you'll see a good array of the games that I like to play in due time. Fork, knife, fart, nut, Liberty, fart, sniffer. Sorry, and I'll never get over that. Driving, I love to drive, as you can see up there. I do mention, the broomstick. It's a form of transportation. I love driving. I've been doing Libiz. I'm not gonna gloat, but I've never been in an accident, and I've been driving a very long time. Lies and slander! Oh, Liberty! I tease. Their streams are amazing too. I've discovered them actually because of Mini Molly. They had an awesome collab, and I got a chance to catch some Liberties. And they're just amazing. Very, very cozy, wonderful art. They actually, I say cozy, they hit cozy and hype at the same time. I don't know how they do it. It's amazing. Yeah. So if you want to watch a good artist or somebody who loves doing chows and Tamagotchis or has wonderful cats, boop, there you go. I like to act and voice and roleplay. So, I mentioned tabletop games, so I do. Part of that is roleplay. Which, hey, if you play your tabletop games as a bust-the-door style, you don't do much roleplay, good for you. That's how you want to play. I'll never shun somebody for playing the way they want to play, because that's what makes them happy. Me, I'm very much on the roleplay side. I'll roll the dice, but then it's all about having fun with the characters. In fact, well, that might have been how this one was created. I mean, what? So I like acting and voicing and all that. Card games is another very big one. I've really fallen into Yu-Gi-Oh! As of lately. My friend Helm-chan especially has gotten all over that for the last year or so. And I've never realized how much I've really enjoyed them. The current big one is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I do plan to do some streams of that. But many more as well. Fact indeed. Yeah. Oh gosh, they're so good. I do just enjoy being with my friends too. And I'm a huggernaut. That's right, I'm not the juggernaut, I'm the huggernaut. And I've gotta, yeah. I couldn't resist. Hugs indeed. I will come at you as a flying hug. Liberty, that's a great question. I haven't, but I want to. Because you know what? I'm always so stuck in being creative and making things that I never really had much time for video games until recently. I've always been a gamer, and I'd sneak games in when I can, but streaming has become my avenue to get a chance to game more. And wouldn't you know it, that's on the agenda. So, Liberty, I might even come to you for a couple of questions. Hi, Jay! Oh, and hi, Crow. Thank you. Oh. Also, Wowzer Bowser, thank you all for how many cheers and subs and all that you just did. We just hit our follower goal! We had a hype train 4, we had a follower goal, we had a subby goal. I almost said subby wubby again. Oh no. Don't overthink that. Shut! Oh gosh. Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, warms my heart. We're only on page 2 of 7. I'll say that word. I have 7 pages prepared. These are probably the longer ones. I'm a clean freak too. You saw in the lore, you saw in my video, which, by the way, for those who missed the intro video, it should be on YouTube now. I scheduled it to upload about 25 minutes ago, 6:15. I like cleaning, though. I'm a bit of a clean freak, but it also... we have the snow on the head and some more ingredients. Stubby Wubby. Oh, no. Stubby Wubby, my toe. On the drawery worry. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're all amazing. Hi, Starry. Wait, I recognize you too. Oh, gosh. So, I'm a clean freak. It said, you saw in the video, it helped me out through early times. If I'm ever stressed, if I'm ever having a bad day, I'll start cleaning. And, a mild personal thing. I did say I'm neurodivergent. I'm quite extreme when it comes to cleaning at times. I've actually, this is a little embarrassing to admit, I've had times where I keep washing my hands over and over to the point I give it a rash. and I just can't help but feel like it's not clean. I've heard that's actually kind of common for folks who are, like I said, neurodivergent. And, I also want to, it is bad, but you get over it. You do your best. And, ooh, someone using the 8-ball. Good. So, I guess you have to try it again in a little bit. But it's helped me a lot, and I'm getting over those kind of things. We can all find ways of helping ourselves. Another thing is, if I had to choose a form of music, well, an instrument. I love all forms of music, really. Truly. I can go from soft, elegant music to suddenly death metal, to then listen to an anime track, and then going to lo-fi, and then going to some 90s rock or butt rock like cheesy, heavy rock like Sonic or something. I love those kinds of stuff. Follow me! Escape from the city. Oh, sorry. Demonetized. Oh no. I might play that at some point too. Sonic Adventure 2 is very dear to my heart. Liberty made me fall in love with it again. I might do that. But if I had to choose an instrument, piano. I'm a very big fan of the piano. And I want to learn it.
I am a scientist. I have always wanted to be a scientist, and I am good at being a scientist.
Thank you. Yes, we have lovely sound redeems. That was what I clipped a while ago. There's a lot. A couple sound redeems I have graphics for too. So they're not all stock blue graphics. Oh, another question. Yeah. I can do that. I can definitely do that for you, Maple. So this is one I've actually always enjoyed. I was just talking about atoms, so why don't we stay on a molecular level over here? Yes. Aw, thank you. Let's stay on a molecular level here. Yeah.
Did you know that?
Were you aware that the water molecules that you could find in as small as something as an bucket is estimated to be more than the amount of grains of sand on the entire planet? This being because the molecular size that is within water is down to just a small subatomic scale, while a grain of sand you can physically pick up. So,
Now you know.
in fact, to add to that, I don't know if it's like 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000, but it's like that degree of how much more. It's crazy. Well, as an atom is extremely small. No, I just triggered someone doing a shrinking potion. Oh no. And I love animals. Getting to the bottom of the left page. I like animals in general. I will say, I'm a little...
Groovy.
Groovy, baby.
Groovy.
Groovy. I plan to bring that word back. That's right, my ultimate plan is to bring the word groovy back in the lexicon of everybody. I'm a big fan of animals. A new assistant, hello Mick I'm a little scared of very big animals. I get afraid if I'm gonna pet a horse, I'm gonna get kicked. Or very, very big dogs might bite. But I still love them. I still love them so much. Hi, Bunny! It's good to see you. Thank you. Wait a second. Bunny Plays. That sounds familiar. Were you the... I think I've seen you around. I might be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. But welcome all of you. Wow, weird. Well, I did just say I like animals, so... Why not? If dangerous, why cute? Exactly. I have a mild allergy to dogs too, but I still will pet them. Oh yes, go ahead and make something to eat. Absolutely. I'll always say, whether you're here for 2 minutes or 2 hours, I appreciate you all the same. The shrinking potion has after effects. But I want people to take care of themselves. Go ahead and step away, get a drink, get some food. Yeah, you might miss a little bit, but you know what? That's fine. I'm more happy that you're taking care of yourself. In fact, we usually take breaks every hour. This is a debut, so we're not going to have a break, really. We're going to just keep going. But in my streams, you know what? I'll get on more of that in a moment. My dislikes, because we've been going on just for the likes. Seafood. Fish are friends, not food. No, I'm kidding. If you like seafood, that's great. I am highly allergic to the point that I start getting sick just from the smell. Yeah. It's rough. Especially because I grew up close to the ocean. It's very hard to find a good restaurant that I wasn't allergic to. You know what's funny though? If it's very heavily breaded or buttered, like a fish stick, that or Cajun seasoned, it overpowers the smell enough that not only does it not bother me and make me sick, I actually kind of like, especially Cajun smell. Cajun seasoning. Cajun French fries. Ooh. Give me. I eat very well, but once in a while I have that guilty pleasure of a Cajun fry and some quesadillas and a milkshake. That's my weekly treat. Based. Road rage is my next dislike. Nobody should have road rage. Oh, Black Beauty doll! Hello. You are beautiful. Thank you for coming. Yeah, hey, if you like it, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. It's not for me, but it's for a lot of other people. It's a healthy alternative, too, to most red meats. Goodness. But road rage, I think it's pretty easy to say most people should, well, dislike that, because nobody should be angry for those kind of reasons. It happens. I may be in the skies on my broomstick, but I still see people in their air-assisted vehicles that have their moments of rage. Oh, thank you as well, girl. Oh my God, girl, you have no idea. Look at those shoes. They were so last week. Girl, you can come to my place and have my pair. Girl boss, you're gonna love it. Anyway, sorry, couldn't help myself. Yes, queen. I like doing silly voices. I love doing silly voices, but the next is harsh winds. Very harsh. I believe it or not. Well, first off, I'll lose my hat all the time because of the harsh winds, as that little picture you can see is, but I'll take that off just for that. Thank you. One of the big reasons I don't like harsh winds, my eyes are very sensitive. But believe it or not, I was gonna say that when I was a teenager, my vision was still pretty good. I had only the slightest blur in my vision. I didn't need glasses. I wanted glasses because I was so scared about harming my eyes from some random object. And also, again, they're very sensitive. My eyes would get very teary very easily from the slightest winds. So they kind of served more as protection for my eyes more than anything. In fact, that's why I have goggles too. Girl, thank you. I'm sorry if you don't like me doing that, but Girl Rail, thank you so much. That means a lot. All of you. I'll take those off. They're usually going on the top of my hat. Very, very useful when I'm on the broomstick. Noises. I'm not very good at loud, sudden noises. I get very easily spooked. Like when you guys use that confetti pop, I end up getting very spooked. I nearly wet myself. I can't believe you guys are that way. Gosh. But, gotta get used to it. Thank you. Loud noises. I get very easily spooked. Very, very easily. It's why I'm very bad at crabs. Where? Why crabs? Ow! Why crabs? Why are the crabs in the labs? Crabs in the labs. But loud sudden noises like jump scares will also get me. Which I may not do horror games much on this stream, but I owe a certain Darla Doodles a horror game at her point. I'm gonna play some at people's request. Maybe I'll even make it a channel point contest or something like that. So you've earned me help for the show. Oh gosh, stop laughing so hard. Speaking of Helm-chan, so I'm gonna give credit where credit is due, of course. Helm-chan here drew most of the most of the art that you guys are seeing here right now was Helm-chan sketches. And I've known Helm-chan a very long time. They might be planning to join in the VTuber community in the upcoming months. I say might. No pressure. No one should ever feel pressured. They're thinking about it, so give them some support. They're building as much up as they can on Twitter and some stuff in the background. Helm Chan, someone I've known for 15 years. Has it been 15, Helm? 14? Something like that. It's crazy. And, well, they've actually pulled me out of a lot of tough spots. Anyway, oh, the hat roulette. Oh, it's a tofu. It's a consumed tofu. This streamer is very lovely too. Yeah, and I'm not old. I'm not like, okay, boomer. No, we've known each other since we were not adults. So a long time. I'm not gonna say the exact age. I don't want to say that, but well, other dislikes. I said I like to clean, so I'm not a big fan of messes. If I'm in a place and it's so messy it starts to smell, that gets me heebie-jeebies. So I don't like messes. I clean them up. I'll do cleaning for you. Give me $5, I'll clean your bedroom. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Oh gosh, speaking of giving money, you guys, all of you did not have to throw all this at me. Shuckles. Okay, so harmful pranks is another one. I like a little devious prank here or there. I like a few of them. But, no harm should ever be done. And the ones that go so far that actually legitimately scare somebody or can risk a heart attack or bring them to tears, no! Mean. But a little mischievous one, like a pranking little fae in the forest or stuff like that, that could be fun. As long as everyone's in on the joke and having fun. Oh, Private! Hello, Akira. Ooh, Akira. Oh, that's an oldie that I love. Anime, Akira. Wonderful to have you here. Oh, thank you for the biddies, Sane. Lovely. Which, by the way, if anyone ever wants to, there is sound redeems too for biddies if you ever want to have some fun with that. A couple of them have little gifs and images to them too. Thank you for the ingredients. You are? Oh, wonderful. There's assistance all over from what I've been seeing. Now, this next one I want to say, very kindly, I may dislike sports, but that doesn't mean I hate them. I still respect them. I dislike partaking in most sports. That's what I want to make clear. You want to play a basketball? Awesome. You want to throw a football around? Hey, I'll watch from the window. You want to... Oh, hi, pal. Thank you. Good to have you aboard as an assistant. So, I just want to make that clear. I respect sports. I just don't really like partaking in them. I'm not very athletic. Yeah, I still take care of myself. I took a morning, afternoon, to clear my head a little bit because I was a little anxious about this whole thing. I did take a nice jog, but like to respect sports, just don't like playing them. That's all. So I just wanted to make that clear. I didn't want anyone to feel like, oh, Yomi doesn't like sports when I like football. We're not gonna get along. One, no, that's not the case. I don't dislike you for liking what you like. And two, people should never dislike somebody just because they don't agree with everything that they do. Someone can have a bad take. Someone can like something that you don't find very appealing. That's fine. You don't want to be surrounded by clones of yourself. You should be around people who have different opinions. Oh, thank you, Yam. I appreciate that. 10 sports, Akira. Wowzer, Bowser. Okay, wow. I could 5 beers and 5 shots. You see, that too. I don't drink, but I respect anyone who wants to, wet their whistle. I don't really like hot weather either. Of course, Moth, Lurk, enjoy. Thank you for being here. I don't do well in the hot weather. It's when I usually have to shirk off the coats and stuff. I'm not good with heat. I really am not. And I'm out on that broomstick. I'm even closer to the sun because I'm in the sky and my arms or legs or parts of me exposed to the hot air. I get sunburned. And look at this skin. No. What do I look like when it's tanned? I'm not answering that. So I melt. Juice, yes. I like V8 fusions myself. I don't like feeling restrained. I don't mind parking my butt in a chair for 5 hours, but I don't like being in a place I don't want to be. I don't like being stuck in a situation I don't like. I like the freedom of movement. I like to be very individualistic and very independent. And I cherish independence. I'll put my coat back on. And, it's why I... Oh, the hazy hat! I will say the hat relay has... Bowser, 10 different ones or so. So we just happened to have some luck that this one happened. A fall and Yoshinosuke. Ow! I guess that was Fialfi who just came flying in. Oh gosh. In fact, part of that feeling restrained goes with crowded rooms. A crowded room makes me feel restrained. Kind of 1 into 2. Oh, hi, Bach. Oh, I pronounce it Bach, B-A-C-H, like Bach Fugue, one of my favorite pianists, because I like piano. Which I did say piano music I want to learn. I want to learn with wait, what is that? Ah! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I saw a scientific fact being requested. Ow. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Well, since we're going on a lot of chemicals right now, I got a fact just for you.
Did you know that?
Hydrofluoric fluoric acid is actually the least acidic of all the acids, and yet it still remains the most dangerous.
Now you know.
Very, very interesting one. Comes across harmless by the acidity, but what it can do, goodness gracious. Oh, gosh.
I am a scientist. I have always wanted to be a scientist, and I am good at being a scientist.
I can be. I tend to be. Oh. Oh, hey, my mods. I don't know if either of you mods know how to do this, but could you refund Fialfi's head pat since I got cut off? If not, I'll put a pin in that and refund that for you when we're done with stream. I want to try to catch those kind of things. It was Vindrash. Oh my gosh, yes, Vinrash. We actually have a lot of oldies that we like together. It's no wonder we get along so well. Ah, shuckles. So thank you, Maple. The one that was done by Wofi. Thank you. Just give their points back. If you can't, that's fine. I actually don't know quite how to do that myself. But yeah, I'm not big into crowds. I don't do parties. And that's fine. You don't have to go to parties. There's that FOMO. There's that fear of missing out when it comes to parties. But then you go and you realize, wait, why did I do that? That wasn't fun for me. And if you do like them, great. I just don't be really good in those rooms. And finally, this is a weird one. But food with weird texture. What do I mean by weird texture? Well, I like tomato sauce, but I don't like tomatoes. Or I like the flavor of onions, but I don't like onions. Or I'm only just now starting to like pickles. It's that, and if you like them, that's great. I don't like that weird, cold, crunchy snap and then a juicy gush. It makes me, it really clashes with, say, a burger or something else like that. Yeah, very sensory. I'm okay with lettuce, probably because the gushiness afterwards. Lettuce doesn't do that. In fact, I just had a salad before all of this. Very basic Caesar salad with a little bit of impossible chicken. You're next to food. Yeah, I try my best to eat very healthily, and it's kind of hard to eat a lot of veggies when. I have salads, of course, but a lot of the veggies you'd find in a salad, it's like, oh, I don't really like those. I like carrots and corn, which I may be cursed for saying this. I put shredded carrots and sweet corn on my pizza before, and I liked it. Yeah, it's a texture change. If there's a texture thing for me, it doesn't get along with me very well. You know what, Sarah? I'll say, Mod Pizza. There's a place called Mod Pizza. Oh, thank you. And they had that as a thing available. And I thought, let me try that. And before you know it, I had Canadian bacon and pineapples and pepperoni and Asiago cheese and corn and carrots and balsamic vinegar. I cursed my pizza with like 10 toppings. But pay one, get as many toppings as you want. So, yeah, that's strange. Some do. I learned not all of them, because I'm on my broomstick. I travel all over. In fact, I've traveled the country before. And I traveled out of country. I went to England before. Lay Shrew, hello! Oh, Lay Shrew, thank you. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that. You know what? Just for you, Lay Shrew, here's a free hat redeem. Let's do that. Oh, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're having a lovely one. Lay Shroom is someone I met very early on in my journey here. I'm wearing their hat right now. They are lovely. They I use the word cozy a lot. Kind of shows the sort of people I enjoy being around. They're cozy. They're 18 plus as well. But there's a great vibes. Thank you. And when I say 18 plus, I don't mean that in a bad way. No. That's good. That's great. We need people to follow what they're happy with and to fill certain things. For instance, oh, Bunny, it's okay. Emergencies happen. Take care of yourself. Absolutely. Oh, gosh. Thank you so much, Great Bach, for that. Again, Bach. I call you Bach. Bach Fugue. You are the pianist among us. I am a 13 plus streamer, which is a bit of a smaller niche, but a more open thing. And that's because, and I want to say this clearly, I respect and appreciate people who do the 18 plus. I mean, I've been in a couple of those. We have our nights where it's like, ooh, I want to look at this very, very cute anime girl, whatever, I'm having 13 plus because some of the games I play, like Fortnite or Minecraft, do have younger audiences, and I don't want them to feel excluded. And, well, there are some experiments we're going to be doing that I am going to explain when we get to that page. Which, speaking of pages, let's move on to the next one. Bada bing! What anime and mangas do I like? I will immediately say, as we look at this list here, I have much more that I like than what you're seeing here. Let me make that clear. If I made a list for the ones I like, we'd be here all day. We'd be here a very long time. So, I may have an anime that I really like that's not listed here. I just wanted to make that clear. For example, I've loved a lot of Sentai stuff lately. I kind of listed one that was a Sentai. Hello, Chuga! Thank you for joining! All of you! But yeah, there's a ton. Outlaw Star. Outlaw Stars, if I had room for more, I'd have put that up. Things like that. There's so many more. So I just want to say out there, feel free to throw some others. And I'll even say like, oh, I know that one. Wait a second, Cyrus, the movies, or was that the one that was broken up on Crunchyroll into 3 parts? I might have missed that, but yes. See, Oracle, right there. Steins Gate, yes. If I had more room, mwah, I'd put that on there. I literally have on my desktop the shortcut for Steins Gate 0, the game. I'm a little behind in the party there, but again, there's so many. So I'm just gonna go through here really quick. Laid Back Camp is my biggest cozy anime for the last couple of years. In fact, it's funny. I mentioned that pizza earlier. I had a Sunday morning ritual where I would go to the pizza place, get that weird pizza I mentioned, and watch the next episode of Laid Back Camp and eat that pizza. It's a personal size pizza. It's like the 8 or 10 inch ones, the ones you can eat for your own. So yeah, Laid Back Camp, Euro Camp, that was a huge one for me. Digimon, I've loved that since I was a twerp, since I was tiny. And I've recently fallen all sorts of back in love with it again. Love After World Domination up here is actually a smaller one, but it blew me away. Because this is Gintama one day. One day. I will at some point, but one day. Oh, Black Hat? Black Hat, of course. Maybe my favorite character among that, the Miss Scientist. I actually found the artist to love Miss General Black on Twitter. I follow them just today. Love After World Domination is a simple 13-episode anime. I loved it to death because it did something I really loved, which is Yomi likes goofy villains who are redeemable. Give me a cute villain who's actually like not a bad person and just needs to be, redeemed or given a hug, and I'll be all over that. I see the Fatui in Genshin and I just want to hug the Sisson Mage. I just want to have come join the good side. Or I see Linda from Hyperdimension Neptunia and I'm just like, you're just a grump ball who needs to just join the right side. I see Mini Molly and I think you're a villain. You're precious. I see Team Rocket and their Pokemon. I'm like, you guys are just goobers. Yeah, you're doing the right thing actually. You just have to find the right pet. So I love a good villain, a villain who can turn, and that's what Love After World Domination had. It had Sentai Rangers and some villains who were like that. Metabots, yes, Vindrash, bruh, you did. And yes, I'll say bruh. 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 Sorry. Zombieland Saga is another one. That one actually was around the time of Laid Back Camp. I'd watched that a lot. I really am waiting for the next season. It's been a while. Spice and Wolf. I missed the boat on Spice and Wolf. But you know what? I should get back on that. I should definitely give that a try again. Yeah. Zombieland Saga, because I love zombie girls. And I enjoy idols. Say what you will about the idol culture. Because there is a lot to say. And I'm not going to tackle that. But it was very hammy and very fun. Dragon Ball. I'm actually, I had a huge Dragon Ball kick a couple months ago. I started, yes, there was Revenge as well, season 2, basically. I started watching Dragon Ball Super. Yes, I know, I'm 5 years late. But I loved all the original Dragon Ball. I say what you will about GT, it was fun. Wait, what is that? Why? Okay, you're allowed. Jeeba-leeba, can you believe people sometimes? That actually hurts. Oh wait, I know why that hurt. That actually came from the extreme stock. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, go ahead, Leishroom. Have a good rest. Thank you for being here. I'll always say, whether you're here for 2 minutes or 2 hours, I appreciate you. Mwah. For Dragon Ball, I had a weird thing with Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I bought Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 not that long ago because, does anybody know Masako X of Team 4 Star? Oh, thank you. I saw a What If from Masako X, and it was what if the Ginyu Force turned good, and I was like, yes, I love this, I gotta listen to this. And then I started listening to more of the things, and it got me into Dragon Ball again, so I'm catching up on Super now, and catching up on Xenoverse 2, and I literally have a Ginyu Force sticker on my Vroomstick. As well as a Grace ASMR sticker and a couple other VTubers. Minnie, you should get stickers. I want to put a sticker of you on my Broomstick. That'd be awesome. Which makes me think, people have been asking about merch already, and I'm like, I don't even have a throne. You guys think I should do that at some point? I do want to make a Discord, but I don't feel like I deserve a throne or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a poll on that or something. Speaking of Grace! That's so cute! I was just saying, Grace, that I have a sticker of you on my Broomstick. Oh! Gracie. I need to get a hat of... Hey, Grace, with your permission, I'd love to have you as a hat redeem at some point, something to put on here. Grace here is an amazing ASMR artist. And I know ASMR is not for everybody. That's fine. But they have helped me on so many nights, where I overworked myself, or I came back from a heavy day of work and just made me feel comfortable. And her community is amazing. Maple, what did you clip? Oh no. Oh. Perfectly cut streams 2023, Maple. That was great. Maple is somebody who I actually have in the special credits for a very important reason. I'm gonna put a footnote in that for you. Some more series though. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Helm Chan and I would sit and watch that together every other day. I love it. I still have to catch up on the latest season, but I love it. Fate is practically took over my life for a while because I also played Fate Grand Order. I still do from time to time because I love gacha games. We're gonna get on that in a moment. But I liked Fate from the very beginning. I discovered it way back in its early stages, early 2000s. I actually discovered it in a role play at some point. But yeah. Yes. So you know what, Maple? Yeah, I was gonna mention the credits, but no, we're gonna say that because you're gonna have some special spotlight. Yeah. Ooh, Zero's a good start because it's a prequel. Yes. Oh, I love the series. So many good characters. I have quite a few characters as well. Yeah, actually, funny enough, Fate that I discovered Fate in a roleplay. It was a crossover roleplay. It was like just every sort of character gathering up from animes and stuff. But I digress. Odd Taxi was massive as somebody who's driving on their broomstick all the time. I thought, oh, this is funny. an anime with cute animals about, someone who's in a cab, going around. Sure, I'm delivering potions. That's something like it. Oh, was I wrong? It gets crazy in all the best ways. No spoilers, but it is one of the best put together mysteries / stories / I can't even explain. It becomes almost like a conspiracy of the mysteries. Everything gets net together. It's like a detective story or something. It's so good. Slayers, Lena Inverse, made me. I fell in love with for a while. Slayers is an oldie, but I love it. It's actually kind of pushed me to doing tabletop games. Metabots, that was around the Digimon and Pokemon times. I really wish Metabots still had some more love here in America. I'm in America, of course. I only speak English. I do want to learn another language. Full Metal Alchemist. Not only do I love Full Metal Alchemist, but I like both of the series. Full Metal Alchemist is something very interesting. So, Full Metal... Excel Saga, yes! The anime where the voice actor actually lost her voice when the whole thing was done and had to go through the hospital. It was so good. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist is something amazing, where the manga wasn't finished, and so the anime kept going, and it deviated the story. Minnie, you are cursed. You are terrible, but I love you. But you're terrible, but I love you. Anyway. It was amazing how when the source material finished, they made an anime that deviated in a way that was actually really good. Really, really good. Spoiler, no one should be surprised with the big glasses I have. Shesko is my favorite. I'm glad they made her into a main character, like a very important character in the first series. But the second, of course, followed more to the source material, which I do have all the manga. Yes, all the manga. I have a very big manga collection. I don't know what else to say. It inspired me to a lot of things. So here's an interesting one. Precious Woman Executive Miss General Black. Yeah, that's a mouthful. You can just call it Miss Black General. This is technically just a manga, because I did put anime and manga. I'm hoping an anime of it comes out at one point. But what did I say earlier about love after world domination? I like goofy villains who are bad at their job. Miss General Black, she literally falls in love with the Batman of the series. And every time he appears, she gushes over him and tries to make him fall in love with her. It gets a little fan servicey, but you know what? A little bit of that's okay. And she's hilarious. And yeah, there's a scientist character that I really like. Definitely check it out. Support the artist. They do a fantastic job. And it's still going too. And they've even had moments where she does like more good than harm. And God, I just love that. Really, Zeke? Wowzer Bowser. Why something to do with FF Midi. Soul Eater influenced me a lot. Soul Eater was, it's kind of old these days. I know. Fire Force. It's called Fire Force, right? The makers of Soul Eater are still doing things. Yes, Mira. Oh my gosh, I should have put Read or Die on here. Read or Die is also super special to me. Super special to me. I had the 4 mangas as well, and the coffee book art table that like going over all the stuff from both the anime and the manga and the OVA movie. Sad thing is, I'm not gonna get too personal about this. I had a friend that I was very appreciative of, and I mailed them my whole collection. I said, hey, you like this series so much? I've read through it 3 times. I've got the anime, I've got the manga, I've got it all. And I FedExed it to them. And like 4 months later, they were actually one of the people who tried to nearly drive me to deleting Yomi and to never do this career. So someone I'm glad I went away from. It's sad that Read or Die is with them right now, but, well, Anyway, we're in a better place now. And Negima is a funny one. Negima is actually how I met Helm-chan, so it's got a weird special place in my heart. It's a Negima roleplay when we were still kids. It's an old series these days, and perhaps, it's almost 20 years old at this point, which is really, really something to say. There are some stuff in Negima that now wouldn't exactly be the most appropriate. I understand that. But 20 years ago, tiny Yomi who was reading it didn't, that different times. But that's a small thing people need to keep in note is there there are things. Yeah, probably. It really was just like the teacher was a kid. You know, the teacher was a kid, and so when the fan service happened, it was a little weird. But I mean, I was a kid too, and that's the thing. We don't realize some of those things, and as you get older, you realize. And what's good one year is later not so good as you get older. That's true. It's very true. But fun fact: the artist. Yeah, but that's the thing too. There's a lot of media nowadays that's also kind of fun fact: the artist of Negima, extremely wholesome. They actually got a chairman position or something like that in Japan recently, and they're trying to uphold as many rights as they can for manga artists and doing a really, really good thing for artists right now. So, despite the good person, that's all I can say. Chrono Crusade isn't also an old one, but it was one of the very first anime and mangas I've ever gotten. I'm not joking. Funny fact, I actually said this when I was on Sane's stream, but Chrono Crusade I got discovered through a New Type magazine. That was an Anime of the Month magazine, and I loved it. And it was the first manga I ever bought, and the first DVD I ever bought. And I got the box set. The manga's a lot better. I'll just say that. As a manga dayo, dayo. As a manga dayo. That's an oldie as well. Got the manga, got the animes. Love them both. They are lovely. Oh, goodness gracious. I also like comics. I really, really enjoy a lot of comics. Yeah, such memories, right, Black Cat? I'm kind of all over with comics. I'm a big Batman nut. But I mean, I could enjoy so many more. I tell you what, guys, I'm getting a little parched. I want us to take a 5-minute break. I want all of you to do a little stretchy, get a drink, use the bathroom if you gotta. I don't want anybody to miss anything. I'll tell y'all what, I'm gonna bring us to the break screen. I'm going to run a 1-minute ad. I'm gonna run a 1-minute ad while we do, so that way any late joiners have a nice 20-minute buffer. So, okay, Dream, take care of yourself. We do, Zeke. So, let's all take a quick break. Let's take 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Might even be 4 minutes, okay? So, with that, go get a quick stretch. I'll see you all very soon when we get to the next page. There we go. I caught myself. Muted. I caught that just in time. I was back like 30 seconds ago. Oh, thank you, Melon. Melon Reed, thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. So I was back about 30 seconds ago. But I first wanted to grab a link. Quick, Zelda's been kidnapped. Send link. Oh gosh, the new Zelda game. I gotta play that. Which is, for those who have missed the video, the lore video, it uploaded properly. So I just wanted to get this shared for anyone who's arriving late. This was the video for it. So, yeah. The YouTube is still in its infancy stage, but I do plan to upload a lot more. I'll put my hat on. Yeah. So, right on with things. I hope everyone had a nice little stretchy, a nice little drink, use a potty, whatever. That's actually what we're going to be doing through our streams. I want to make sure people are well taken care of. So, let folks do what they got to do for themselves. My breaks will, my streams will have a frequent amount of breaks for people because I need them too. Yes, darling, I do. So, gamesies. I'm getting at myself. I'm all excited. Final Fantasy. Clap, clap. Final Fantasy. Particularly 7. The original. Yes, oh, there we go. Final Fantasy VII, the original. That's not to say I don't like the new one. I love the other one just as much. In fact, it made me cry a lot. The original Final Fantasy was my gateway into RPGs. Without Final Fantasy, I wouldn't have played other RPGs, or maybe not liked them as much. I would have then not played Dungeons & Dragons. 3.5 was my intro to tabletop games and all these others. I wouldn't have made characters. I literally wouldn't be here, like with Yomi, as roleplay. So Final Fantasy, yes, I like a lot of them. I like watching plays of them too. Helm-chan, oh wow, they demolish some of those. Nier Automata, I want to play that again. I played it when it came out. I cried. I cry a lot, don't I? Huh? Cried like twice earlier today when I made that video. Oh, shucks. You guys got me teary just from all of the donations and subs in the beginning. Shuckles. Anyway, I guess I'm a bit of a sensitive bab. It is, Maple. Oh, yes, Dusk. Yes. We'll get through these. So, Nier Automata is my favorite. I actually have not played the other Nier. I did start with the original, Drakengard, which I didn't even know about, like, the creator back then. Because the creator of Nier Automata was still in their early stages, too. Persona. I love Persona. Persona 3 was my gateway of, like, Persona games and Atlas. And, well, I've just loved all those games since. 4, 5, all of that. It's one of my favorites. And, 5 is a lot of favorites for everybody. Maybe I'll do that in a stream. It's a long game, though. It's a very long game, yeah. Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 3 is my favorite action, blasty, acrobatic kind of, whatever you call those shoot 'em up kind of games. Those, Bayonetta, those kind of games, that's Devil May Cry 3, one of my favorites of all time, period. And I may have a bit of a soft spot for Virgil in some ways. Look, maybe it's the blue, maybe it's the katana, maybe it's his voice that makes me melt a little bit. I'm just gonna go down here for a little while as I play my simp card. Anyway, sorry, I wasn't drilling. Right. I actually have 5, and I was thinking of streaming that at some point. Celeste, which is funny. I have a friend named Celeste. She is a gremlin. Celeste, I can't believe I didn't play that game sooner. That was That game's near and dear to my heart because there were 2 games. You know, I mentioned earlier that I had some toxic folks that I left and I really changed my life around. When I left, there were 2 games that I played. One, I can't remember the name of. It's from the makers of... Well, it's the game maker is called Color Grade. It's a weird Zelda-esque like game, but use a pickaxe. I can't remember the name all of a sudden. I'll look it up. While we're talking. But the other was Celeste. And not only was it a game that's prodigal, that's it. Yes. Oh, so underrated. Prodigal. Yes. In fact, Melon and Maple probably know that very difficult time that I was just talking about. Prodigal and Celeste both helped me through all that stuff, and Celeste had a message that I really resonated with. What did you know? I cried again at the end. I'm just a baby. Gosh. Do check Prodigal out, though. They spelled it right. Criminal how few people know that game. If you like any top-down dungeon crawlers, like if you like Link's Awakening, Switch's remake of Link's Awakening, boom, do it. There you go. Yes, Celeste's music. Okay, I'll tell you the very moment, the anxiety attack moment, and how they portrayed it. Beautiful. Because I don't want to use the word suffer, but I do experience those from time to time. Thankfully, because of a lot of people here, I don't have them as much. Still do. Oh, anyway. Tales of games. So, well, you can see Tales of Symphonia in particular. I'll take my hat off. Let's use my breed to point. Poke. I'm gonna poke Lloyd. Tales of Symphonia. That particular was another big influence to me. It was like step 2 after Final Fantasy VII. It was like, ooh, there's a lot of good JRPGs. But I need to play some more Tales of games. Berseria was another one of my favorites, and it inspired one of my tabletop games. Ooh, Yomi runs tabletop games. I'm on a small hiatus because I was building up everything I could here. But I run them. Welcome back, Dream! Ooh, Zesteria. Yeah, I pronounce it that way. Oh, yes. Hi, Staz. Little popcorn. It's so cute. You're all cute. Mm-hmm. Deal with it. Vesperia. Ooh. Oh. Can I be a little silly here? Has anyone even liked Legendia? I actually kind of did. I like the characters in it. Chloe was great. But I know that's kind of the black sheep of the Tales of games. I'm just having a little fun. Right. So, Tabletop Simulator? Worcestershire? What's this here sauce? Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. I actually like Worcestershire sauce. So, Tabletop Simulator, I know it's kind of a weird, I don't want to call it cop-out, but there's a lot of really good games you can do in there. Red Dragon Inn, one of my favorites. Or you could create stuff. Helm-chan, you let me know if you're comfortable with me talking about a certain thing with Tabletop Simulator and creating things that I'm hinting towards. So, the Danganronpers, the Danganrumpies, the Doopy Dumpies. Yeah, I like Danganronpa. Okay, so Tabletop Simulator. Helm-chan is working on a card game. And they've been testing it through Tabletop Simulator. And it's really good. It's called the Raid Night. It's very well inspired by raids and bosses and MMORPGs. But there's actual good characters and so much more. They've been working on it for half a year now, since December. And I've been working on this around since December and January. So we actually, best friends who are doing our own projects together. Yeah! Oh, I should get a Pog emote of Yomers. Well, I just unlocked a sub slot, thanks to all of you. I did a vote back on the stream before. The vote was for a meh. Oh wait, no, we did the meh emote, didn't we? We have that, don't we? We do! Hi, Umi. Umi is a cute name. Yes, we do. So I'll tell you what. Ladies and gentlemen, how about we do something improv? Let's do something a little improv. Yes! Improvisation. I think that's a wonderful idea. I want to do a vote. That's right. Allow me and all of you, let's go and check out the cool technical television I have in the lab. I'll meet you there in a second. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong. Ah! Oh no, that's a safe one. Okay. Oh, since everybody's here, I think it might be a great idea. Let's see what would have the best view on that. No, I think that's a good enough zoom. Yeah. Oh, perfect. So we just unlocked the sub emote slot, I think. Like 90% sure. Yeah, we have over 50 subs now. Wow, we have over 50 subs now. Oh my gosh. I never thought I'd even have anybody, oopsies. Never thought I'd even have anybody, like, any of that stuff. Thanks. Wow. Wow. I only just checked on that. So I don't follow the numbers really normally, but I didn't want to misquote myself. But yeah, we just unlocked a new sub emote. So, hey, there's only a few left, I think. So I'm going to use my braid. I'm going to use your left, my right. I'm going to use the little braid to, I should probably have some music in the background for this. This is my YouTube time, but I can also use it to display pictures, of course. So I should have music in the background for this as well when we're not using actual videos. Yeah. So with my little wiggle. Where are you looking? Anyway, so you have the meh. We don't have this one yet, so that's one we can put in. We don't have this one yet. A little sad or scared. It's got a lot of hot positive emotes. We got this one. We pretty much have the whole middle row by now. Do we have the cozy? I don't know if we have the cozy one yet. Check it out, I'm a pro streamer. I don't know what my own emotes are yet. No, I do. We don't have the cozy. We don't have the concern. We don't have the angry. So, if you guys want to type in below, going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, a good portion of these are unlocked already. But if you want, I'd love for people to type a number in of what they would think would be good. 2, 3, 9, 10, or 12. Yeah, 2, 3, 9, 10. Oopsies. Listen, look at me typing on the number pad when that's something else. Shuckles. I'll take the code off, though. No, it's actually kind of cool. I'll put it back on. The votes! I didn't expect that so quickly. Gosh. I'm seeing a lot for number 9. A lot for number 9 and a couple for... 10. 2. Oh. Okay. So, I appreciate you guys with the little votes and stuff, which... You guys are such a wonderful community. Okay, so it's going to be 9. We're going to do 9 next. And then it'll be 10. So the next 2 emotes, when this stream is over, I will upload number 9, the cozy one. And then if we get the next slot, when we get the next slot, let's have some confidence, Yomi, when we get the next slot. We'll then do, we have 11 unlocked, actually, Oracle. Thank you. So 9 and 10 will be the next ones. Yay! Well, with that, I'm going to quickly move ourselves back over to the rest of our stuff. Yeah! Yay! Thank you for that. I appreciate the class participating. Which, oh my gosh! Ah! Well, I was surprised by something else, but I was surprised by something else. But I wasn't expecting that. Okay. That's fine. That's more than fine. Sure. Huh. Yeah. Oh, jeepers. Yeah, he did. Whew. Oh, goodness. Wait, why did the head pat not work? Oh, no. Hope nothing blew up. Well, something blew up. That was me. Well, oopsies. Oh, you know what it was? Yeah, the head pat waits until that's done. I'll fix that later. Yeah, that's fine. A couple other games before we finish up. In fact, go through a little more quickly here, because we've been at it for a while. That's why I was so surprised initially. Not the bomb, I swear. We're so surprised we're going so long. Danganronpa. I played them all. Fun fact, so Danganronpa 1 gave me Toko. Toko Fukawa was my favorite. Danganronpa 2, I enjoyed the story the most. It also gave me Ibuki. It gave me a lot of good characters there, Ibuki and Peko. I suddenly forgot the name of the pink-haired mechanic. I loved him too. And actually, just a lot of characters in 2 were great. And 3, fun fact, did not expect in 3 that the character I liked the most was the mastermind. So I'm not going to say who it was for spoilers, but there you go. My favorite character was the mastermind. I didn't know they were the mastermind until the end. I was actually very sad that they were. I was hoping they lived to the end. Danganronpa 3, by principle, I loved the game up until the end. Danganronpa 3 did a Mass Effect 3. Loved it all until the last 20 minutes. And you know what? If you liked it, that's great. But I wasn't a big fan of that. I did say Danganronpa 1, Toko was my favorite, so of course I liked Ultra Despair Girls. That's fine if you do, Zeke. That's more than fine if you do. I was a part of the... Here's the thing. I didn't like it, but I didn't, hold any, hate campaign, yada yada, I'm gonna stop. No, I'm still gonna be a fan. Wasn't a fan. I love Star Wars. I didn't like the later Star Wars, the more recent Star Wars movies. Doesn't change the fact that I still want General Grievous to be my husband. I mean, what? Anyway. So, other games? Oh gosh. So it's been Danganronpa. Battle Realms. Here's a massive deep cut. Massive deep cut. I don't know if anyone's gonna know this game. This was my very first big PC game. It is an RTS game. Battle Realms here. So, your StarCraft and stuff like that, or Warcraft, Warcraft 3. But Battle Realms focuses less on massive amounts of minions, or, units, and more like just 10 or like 20 or 30. And, I want to stream the game at some point. Because the most amazing thing, it's been around for almost 15 so years, and it's still going. They still update it, and it's on Steam. Give it a check. Generally, support this game. It's cheap, it's fun. Grievous mistake. I cringed into oblivion. Oh. Yes, the pod racing game. Nintendo 64 Star Wars pod racing. Let's go. Gasgano was my favorite. Hello there. Wait, what happened to the Grievous emote that went with that? Oh no. I think when I changed the prices, it got rid of the GIF. Aww. Rat. I'll fix that. There's a couple things I gotta fix. That's okay. I'm surprised though, there's been so little scuff. The Flesh Crucible. Oh god. So yeah, that's a training tower in the Battle Realms for the big evil guys. Gosh. No, actually we have almost no scuff. I've been very well prepared. Dead by Daylight. Hey Darla, we were simping on that. Dead by Daylight, yes. So Dead by I mentioned I don't like horror or bloody stuff too much. But Dead by Daylight, it's got such a deep amount of mechanics to it, and it's pretty goofy at times that I don't see it very scary. I was at first, I still get a little squeamish on the hooking, but it's gotten to the point where because there's so many numbers and stuff, I can easily play it happily. I'm a Legion main. Yeah, couldn't tell from what was drawn over here by Helm-chan. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I said I like card games. That is okay. Oh, funny timing, Zeke. Zeke here is doing a lot of streams as well. They've recently come around. So, you know what? Before you do go, though, if you guys are looking to see a lot of Master Duel runs, or just someone who does really good art streams, I mean, we have a lot of good artists here, but go check Zeke out as well. They've been lovely. They've been very supportive. Now, all that being said, I like a lot of games. These are some of my favorites, but I like a lot of genres. I like my crafting sims. Minecraft, I could sink all the time in the world in. RPGs. RPGs. Especially JRPGs. I'm a character lover. Give me good characters, even if it's a bad story, I'll still love it. I may end up looking at a lot of characters and be like, ooh, you're pretty. Or, oh, you're my type. Yep, that's the way I am. Gosh. RPG. What the heck, Helm? A little hooking. Yeah. Oh my gosh, grumpy child. RPGs. Oh, speaking of Darla, there's the ghosty boy. Oh, I love the hat redeem. But all sorts. I'm big on stories. Give me a good story. Give me good characters. I like supporting indie games. I like shipping. I like characters who are just lovely to look at, or their personalities. I'm very story driven. Let me fall in love with that character. Let me date that character. Mwah. Then I'm in it for life. I love shipping in games. Visual novels are great for that, but Persona. Give me actual. Yeah, so Stardew is on the agenda. Originally, I know what it was when I didn't play Stardew at first. It was because I looked at all the characters and I don't really see myself to appeal to any ones of these, and I liked Harvest Moon growing up. But now I know they have a lot more characters, so there's probably one that I'm gonna like. Fire Emblem as well. I am a late bloomer with Fire Emblem. I got into Fire Emblem when Awakening came around, and I know that was when Fire Emblem took a turn away from their older roots. But hey, it got a lot of big audience. I still have to play the most recent one. I don't have a lot of time, but I will. So that's kind of what we're looking at. I do like co-op games too, especially if it's co-op with a story. So yeah, there's all sorts that I like. In fact, I say platformers, there's a lot of platformers I'm looking to play as well. RimWorld, ooh, yeah. Dragon's Dogma, I haven't, but I think I should give that a try as well. Stardew, I'm gonna put on the list. I'm definitely gonna put on the list. You guys are right. But Jeepers Creepers, we've almost been at this for an hour and 45. I know there was the intro in the lore video. I feel like I should hurry up. I thought I was underprepared. I appreciate y'all being so patient. Oh gosh. Let's move on to the next page, shall we? I got 3 more. Yeah! A little simpler here. My tastes. Taste in a lot of things. Well, taste in food and taste in what I like to listen to. This is a little silly. I thought I'd have a little fun here. If you're having fun in the lab, feel free to follow if you haven't. Or check out my YouTube or my Twitter. The Twitter is where I get the most connection done. So, funny enough, I had a bagel earlier today with avocado and a veggie meat on it, so that's kind of funny. I like my pizzas, I like my tacos. I really like Taco Bell. I don't eat it too often, and I get very light. But I like Taco Bell a lot. I generally eat as healthy as I can. I have a weak immune system. In fact, due to the certain 19, you know what I mean, C19, I had to be very careful because my immune system is very weak. And I actually have to take some medicine for that. So that also goes with my diet. I have to have a very good diet. I like my nuts, First off, I just realized how that sounded. Second, thank you for joining, Sam. I meant nuts like cashews and almonds and peanuts. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, that happened. Someone's gonna clip that, and I'm just gonna want to shrink away. Oh, oh no! I like nuts, those to be with trail mix. I always have a trail mix bag around. I think I go shopping because I just finished mine. Yeah. I also like coffee and tea. Usually a cup of coffee in the morning, cup of tea at night. Milkshakes. I know they're not very healthy, but I'll be a sucker for them once in a while. Gotta drink your healing potions and drink a lot of water. Lots and lots of water. None of these variety. Oh, melon. I'm gonna come over. That felt a lot better. Thank you. I mean, my humiliation has been healed. Speaking of water, let's sippy. So I like to listen to a lot. I like to listen to lo-fi mostly. That's my biggest way of focusing. A lot of games and anime OSTs. When I make my tabletop games, I always have music. And of course, OSTs, try to not use lyrics as they're distracting. Use that. I love listening to other VTubers. a lot of you here. Like, hey, Sane, who just redeemed. I love watching yours. I love watching a lot of folks is here. Oh, I wish I was more time in the world so I could watch you all. ASMR is huge for me. I've had some ASMR artists in here. No, Maple. No. And with that, I cringe into oblivion. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. The stream over. Master of clipping, the maple syrup. Oh, there's the gremlin laugh. ASMR is very helpful for me, though. I know it's not for everybody. Helps me. I also like video essays. Helm-chan sends me a lot of them. My favorite one right now is Summoning Salts. I might even have a sound redeem with Summoning Salts intro. It's about speedrun videos. Give me that 40-minute video essay on something, especially like games or animation. I watched one today about The Simpsons and like the no-nos of what they did in their animations. It was so cool. I love that stuff. And, I mean, this should come as no surprise to literally everybody. It's anything educational, especially in science. Science! Moving on, I want to get the... Yes, Summoning Salt. Maybe I'll make a sound redeem with their intro. Screw it. Screw it. Oh, I'm sorry. Sod it. I know. Hello, Gibbs. Thank you. Oh, shucks. So, I like candles. I like incense. Funny enough, I have a few right now that I've been going through. The one I'm going with right this moment is a very nice like vanilla, but it's also got like a cakey kind of smell to it. It's so good. Pyrocynical, yes, the one they did on Kane and Lynch was awesome. Super awesome. See, Mick? I know. Oh, thank again, Gibbs. Quirks, yeah, I'm a hugger too. I'm the huggernaut. As I said, I'm the huggernaut. I like to explore a lot of things too. You know, if I'm playing Minecraft, someone will be the at-home builder, and I'll just be like, let me take supplies, and let me go adventure, and let me come back. I love adventuring, especially in games, or just going off the beaten path on my broomstick. Ooh, good one, Mick. So, and I'll check that out too, Maple, and thank you, Woo-Whip. That means a lot. Aw, you get yourself some good rest. I'm sorry this went on longer than expected. Jeepers. I thought there was going to be 2 hours. We're about to hit 2 hours, and I still have a bit more to do. Oh. Thanks, everybody. Anyway. So here's a silly one. I like to floss these chompers. Yeah. A lot. So I have dental picks. Big old baggie. Shaka. Yeah. Big old baggie of dental picks on my desk. And when I'm just bored, and I'm just like... listening to something and I just ate, I'll just grab a dental pick. Because it's, you don't have to actually floss in the bathroom and get your hands all saliva-y. It's just like, I just have a free little pick. It's so useful. Very healthy too. It's kind of like a fidget cube, but healthy. I mean, fidget cubes are also healthy. You know what I mean to say. Yeah. Professor Dave explains. Professor Dave explains. That sounds so familiar. Oh, I wish it sounds familiar. It really does. I might have. I watch so many things when I get the chance that I kind of lose track of it all. And looking now, because yes, I'm actually juggling open a YouTube video as I do. Sometimes, only like 1 or 2. I should watch more of them. Thank you. Yeah, orally healthy, exactly. Oh, oral's always a funny word to me. So, yeah, another quirk. I do have to potty breaks a lot. Look, I gotta pee often. Shut up. I take a break every like hour for the stream. Maybe a little longer, but I generally try to do a 5-minute break every hour for the stream. Then eventually a 10-minute break so we can actually get like food if anyone needs to. But do know, that's what the break screen's for. That's why I want everybody to take good care of themselves. I try not to stress, but when I do, I pull my braids. Very easy to pull. Don't get any ideas. Don't get weird. You guys are gonna get weird, aren't you? My assistants, I swear. My assistants! But yeah, I do. So, Weirdos. I can be a bit of a neat freak too. I mentioned this kind of. I just like to clean. Aw, thank you. Only tail pulling. That makes me make really weird noises. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. Ow! He's fine. Actually, that was a she. They're fine. I like to rant too about characters. I like to rant about okay. That's suddenly happening, sure. They don't hurt much. They don't hurt themselves either. They like to distract my experiments. But yeah, I like to rant about characters a lot. I like to just... No, Sane! I could go on and on about characters. Crabs! No! No! Dodge the crabs! Dodge the crabs! Dodge the crabs! Okay, that went poorly. On the next. Enough about me in terms of... No! Why? Dodging... Crabs in the lab. Crabs in the... Wait. I see what it's like. Okay, fine. We'll just stay on this page. Yep, we're stuck here forever. Yep, that's it. Bye. Okay, bye. Okay. They can still see me. Can they see me? I don't think they can see me. Okay, sure. That was a little off. Sorry, it's a little off as I moved around. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, on to the next page. Yeah. On the next page. Aw. Gosh. I don't know why the head pat's being a little silly. My apologies. Oh, right. When I'm all explodey. That's right. So, what do we plan to do with the class and the lab and everything? It's a wonderful question. In my streams, well, and this is almost a no-brainer, but obviously there will be some gaming. And I have a lot of games in mind. Oh, heads, the head. Oh, rustics. I'd love a rustic to come by at some point. They're doing some small streams too, but they've been super supportive. So while we haven't talked too much, it's the least I can do by putting on one of their hats. I love their hats too. Their rifle's really cool. Tactical diversion smiley. Oh, I see. I'll make sure not to fall for that next time. But yeah, the typical of gaming and chats like we're doing, but this is where we get a little different. I want to do some... No, not the crabs! The crabs in the labs! No! I'm allergic to those too. At least they go by so quickly. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't make my nostrils all burny. I want to do reviews. I want to try... This might not work well, but I want to try box... She's fine. I want to do some unboxings, some game reviews. Might not be that professional. I might not be good at it, but I want to at least try it. You can be bad at things, but you never know until you try.
Oh. Okay. I guess we're doing this now. I really need to make sure that I hide those shrinking potions from you guys. Wouldn't you know it? I have some enlargement potions too. They're hidden. I'm not letting you guys see those for another week or two. Besides, everyone knows if I have a large one, I'll just stand over here. If I use an enlargement potion, you guys are just gonna look at my thighs the whole time. I know what you like. Yeah, I'm gonna try reviews. I can't promise you're gonna be great, but you don't know how until you try. ASMR chest? There's no treasure chest here. I'm not. Oh, dream! Yeah, bye. You're allowed, I guess. I do want to do some ASMR. So ASMR is something I love. It helps me a lot. And I've been practicing a little bit.
Oh, there goes the shrinking potion. I've been practicing. I don't have the best equipment yet, but I do plan to get some equipment, and I'm gonna do once a week ASMRs. That'll be, okay, Blaster, yeah, they are a little thick. Tabletop gaming is another big thing. So I normally run games on Saturdays with my friends. I'm on a small hiatus, and I thank them so much for being understanding that I needed to put all my creative efforts into this. With their permission, I might stream those games, or I might gather some other VTubers and do some games then. Now, that's what this next to the big ow! My noggin! I'll remember that. I need a helmet. I want to learn another language. And this is huge. Either the piano or a language. For the longest time, I tried Duolingo. It eventually wasn't sinking in. So I want to try Babbel. But I want to do it with you guys. I'll tell you in a second. I've seen Hollow Live, which, by the way, I'm more than happy if people mention big streamers. You're allowed to. Don't make comparisons, please. It's no streamer likes to be compared. But I love Hollow Live. I enjoy the folks in Nijisanji. I like Vshoujo a lot. Heck, we had a lovely scientist debut the other day. So I will say, big streamers inspired by, you can talk about streamers here. Just don't compare. Anyway, I've seen them. Fortnite together? Over time, yes. My next stream is going to be solo, but I'm going to be pretty cozy about inviting my audience at some point. Yeah, I kind of found that out, serious. It kind of became almost like a daily gacha game. So the language, yes. I had 2 people ask that. I was going to say, I have 2 in mind. And I was mentioning HoloLive because they do language. Yeah, that's fine. I'm only 1 week in it, and I've done a couple wins, so I guess I'm good at it. But anyway. HoloLive members, I've seen them do language learning streams. I've seen some Twitch streamers doing it. I think it's a great idea. I want to learn one of the 2 languages. Maybe both. Either Spanish, which, mi hablar español un poquito, así. I know a little bit, not a lot, but I want to pick up that. Or, Indonesian. So both of those languages, I know a few people who speak it. Spanish would have more utility in life. But Indonesian, I know a lot of people online who speak Indonesian. In fact, a lot of artists that I work with. So I want to learn a language on stream. Maybe you guys hold me to it even. Now, science experiments is another interesting thing. I mentioned reviews and maybe unboxings because hand cam. I want to do science experiments with all of you through a hand cam. Now, I said, yes, Japanese. Ooh, I tried that. Very tough. I said that I wanted to keep my streams at 13. You know, a little yabai, a little gremlin-y, we have our moments, but generally. Because the world is lacking knowledge right now. And I want people to get excited about learning again. Yo, I want them to learn. So we might start simple with your baking soda volcanoes or make a rubber bouncy ball with borax. But I want to do some little chemical experiments that people can try at home. Maybe I'll even post ahead of time and say, hey, if you want to try this at home, here's a small, affordable list of what products you should buy and you can do it with me. It's a bit, what's the right word here? It's a high reach. It's something I am gonna have to try hard to do right. Because it's a lot of steps, and I might do it wrong at first. But I want to do it over time. It sounds so much fun. I want people to get excited to learn. So yeah. Hi, Kumi. Thank you. Aww. Hold on, I'm gonna take a quick sippy. Everyone take a little sip with me. Which I do want to have a proper animation when I take a drink. I don't like breaking immersion like that. Yeah, Alu, you're right. I do want to do something like that. And Grumpy, really? Yeah, so I only dabbled through some apps and stuff, but yeah, it's very difficult. I'd love to give it a try. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that, Blaster. Oh, the support's incredible. So those are the things I really want to do. And of course, collab with people. So Hazy, hi Hazy, was a sort of test collab for me. And I loved it. I learned a lot from it. As I do my first or second week of streams... Ooh, hiccup. As I do my first or second stream weeks after this, I'm gonna start collabing. I'm not, next week's not it's not like I'm gonna collab tomorrow. I wanna get my rhythm. I wanna take a little bit of time. But once I'm comfortable enough, which I'm already getting very comfortable because of you guys, I'm gonna start collabing with folks. Hazy, I'd love to collab with you. Look, Barity, that'd be awesome if we figure something out. I wanna teach that villain Minnie a lesson. You know, when the Helm Chan gets out, I wanna do, everybody here, even Oracle, I know you, like, I'm not gonna list everybody because it'd be here all day, but I'd love to collab with a bunch. Now, tags, nice and simple. Yomi Quinley, wow, isn't that a surprise? Minnie! Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'm gonna come right in there. I'm gonna come right in there. I'm gonna go, wah! A little flying kick at you. Okay, that wasn't very good. That wasn't very good at all. Although, I guess if I was being a little, if I was being a little, spicy is the right word? I don't know. I could teach some folks a lesson. I don't mind. I'm gonna have to set this up properly. Minnie, you ready? You ready? Oh, shuckles. I'll put that together more proper later. But yeah, a very simple tag, just Yomi Quinley. If you ever just want to get my attention. If you want to do art, Yomi Quart. I know there's supposed to be a U. No, it's a fun word. Yomi, Q, like Quinley, and art. Simple. I've had some fan art happen already, and gosh, it's pulls me away. I didn't expect that kind of thing. It's science. Oh, bless you all. Oh, I'm getting all teary again. Not me just hitting a button, I really am. Yeah, but if anyone ever wants to, I appreciate you, and I will make my best to retweet any that I find. It's not that deep. It's Roxy! You wanted to teach a whole class. Gosh, thank you for Silver, for Cepheus, for Psyche, for Faye, for Darla. Subs for science. Oh my gosh, you guys. The gun sounds like the more you know. Oh gosh. The weapon is non-lethal. I do put, it's an alchemical rifle. My fan mark is the potion symbol. Alchemically inclined after all. And my assistants, well, you guys have seen them. Did that on purpose. These little critters, that was to scale. Well, they're you guys. You know, tiny, tiny, tiny immersion break. You know, our Hollow Live members, they have our shrimps, or our deadbeats, or our takadachis, and stuff like that. Well, that's our assistants here. They don't. I don't call them anything more than that because their names are you guys. And yeah, you go out to trouble once in a while. They don't hurt that much because they only weigh like 5 pounds, but oh wow. But yeah, that's those are my assistants, aka you guys. And for our final page is very special. Very special. Okay, that does hurt. That does hurt. It does hurt. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You have emotes now, Darla. Yay. Yes. And when you enter my lab, it's completely up to you. You can be yourself, or you can drink a little potion that will make you into an assistant like that. I don't know where they came from otherwise. Smoky. That one tasted like seared steak for some reason. Oh, that's right, I was making food supplement potions the other day. So, for the credits, this is very important. So, the model, I'm gonna go from, left to right. Cold. Very, very cold. Aww, Black Hat, thank you for giving it to Oracle. Oracle deserves it. Oracle, you've been with me from the very beginning as well. I appreciate you so much. I see you. I see you. Aww. So, the model and rigging. I wanted to say, too, a lot I've got from is Fiverr. I do my shopping for art and commissions on Fiverr. The model and the rigging was from Hanif. They don't have a Twitch or a Twitter or anything like that. They're only on Fiverr. They did a wonderful job and they were a great price and super communicative. If anyone, first off, if anyone wants to try this, don't spend much money, if at all. Start with the PNG. The only reason I put money in before doing this was because I both worked extra hours, so I wasn't putting myself in a financial situation, and I genuinely thought I had all the skills. From DMing, which gave me good improv and voicing, to technical skills that I learned from my friends, to characters, because Yomi's any immersion break. I've had Yomi since 2017 as a RP character, and so much more. So I did this, but I don't want others to think they have to spend hundreds or even thousands to get into things. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bad. Oh. Hanif has amazing prices, and they're very friendly. So definitely check them out. For Yoru Flush, they not only did my reference sheet, which I'll show at the end of this, but a lot of my celebration art. I've been with them on that. And they might be doing a reference sheet for a certain Helm-chan. My alerts that you guys have been seeing is from Kawaii Kanjo. Warning. I cannot fully recommend this artist. I'm giving credit where it's due. However, they were not the best in handling things. They actually Photoshop and copied a lot of stuff that I sent. And I pointed out that you're just tracing. And that's when they put a different artist on their team on, and it came out really well. So, great in the end, but it took some haggling. So if you want to give them a try, go for it, but that's just my little warning. Hey, Pandrew! Pandrew, thank you for coming. You were so generous in the last stream. It's nice to see you. I can't forget you. Thank you, Ali. That's incredible. And even that, I'm practicing not reading chat aloud. Like, this is a me thing. This is a completely me thing. If you do this in streams, hey, if you do this in streams, you're fine. I'm not judging you. I personally try not to read out loud what the chat is saying. Like Ali, if I said, it's actually notable to tell your improv and general sentence flow, for me, that's kind of interrupting. But again, that's just a me thing. If you as a streamer need to do that, do it. Please do it. It's just something I'm practicing. Anyway. The BRB animation that you all saw is from, well, it's a little hard to pronounce her name, Elique. I called her Elique. They were lovely. They did that BRB screen that you all saw. And it's amazing. And they were so sweet. It's okay, Pandrew. Whether you're here for 2 minutes or 2 hours, I appreciate you. Vindrash, I just noticed you've been here. You've been here the whole time. Thank you. All of you have been, like Jiba Lee, but Minnie, you came off of a big stream for a few hours and you came straight here, and you've been here for a long time. Like, I appreciate folks who have been here for the 2+ hours. Like, really, I just say, when you have made part of my lexicon become something you say, you know you've influenced me. So I unironically say Jiba Liba in real life now. You did this to me. Shuckles. My emotes. My emotes came from 3. Aww. So my emotes came from 3 people. Technically 4, because I did a couple. 88 Designs did most of my emotes. Thanks for the head pats. I'm feeling so good now. 88 Designs. That sheet that I showed you all of those 12 emotes, that was them. It's amazing. Amazing. Roriani has done an emote that I haven't put up yet. I just realized that. It is a heh, like Anya style emote. And you know what? Give me 2 shakes and a bake. And I want to show you this emote because they're on the credits, but I don't have this emote yet because you have to unlock emotes. So give me just like a second here. I'll do images. Oh, Pandrew, that emote I made. The eating one, I made that one. Not to be like, ooh, me. No, but like I did that. I can make emotes too. Let me just get this one real quick. So in my Alright, is it icons? No, where are the emotes? Sorry, give me a second. I just really want to make sure that this person's emote doesn't go to waste. Oh, that is really big. Oh, that is really big. 1 second. So, Roriani did this one. You know what? I'll make sure that this one comes up sooner than later. I just realized I really should have this because yeah, I can be a little bit of a gremlin sometimes. This will be soon. This will be very soon. But votes for 9 and 10, and then we'll do this one, and then we'll finish the others. Yeah. On to the next. Rain Steve. They've only done one emote, but they did a really good one, and it was this one. And they're a wonderful artist. And if you ever want to get an emote, very fun to work with. Very lovely person. And you know what? When it comes to artists, I actually do care if I'm working with a good person or not. If I find an artist and they just say, $10, okay, thank you, sure, no. That's fine. I hope you find somebody else. I want an artist I can talk to a little bit. I want an artist who understands, who I can explain things to, and they'll tell me like, oh, I get it, your character either like this, right? I see. If I have any questions, I'll tell you. An extra 2 minutes of typing with her customer goes a long way. But again, I will say, if you are someone who's blunt on it, that's fine too. Because everybody's different. Everyone has their own things they particularly like. And for me, I just like being that way. Bye, Oracle. Thank you. I'm sorry we didn't finish in the 2 hours I originally planned. For the intro video, I edited that video, but the original art of it, which is actually in black and white, came from Studio Abibage. Abibage. They did a black and white, so I gave it like a brown transparent, and I colored like single monotone colored when characters were talking. But I can't deny that they did 20 pictures in that lore intro video. $1 million, now never talk to me. Yeah, right? And yeah, but Vinny, like I always say, if you are, that is fine. Just, everybody has different things they like in their comfort zones, and that's my comfort zone. My stingers, we're not seeing a lot of stingers today. Actually, we'll see. Well, you saw the potion explode when we went to the YouTube. We'll see the other stinger in a bit. Came from Vtuber designer here. Literally, that's their name on Fiverr. Vtuber designer. Good prices. There's a few things that aren't the best, but generally, like, talk to them. They'll fix things afterwards, which is great. Special thanks. Now, if I could put everybody who I want to thank on this board, I'd have a whole nother page. I'd love to put Darla on here. I'd love to put Mini Molly on here. I'd love to put Grace ASMR on here. I'd love to put Pengy Time and Aesthetic Manatee and all of Rezo here. I'd love to put Oracle who just went away, and so many more people. I want to make that clear. So many people have helped me out. There's just only so much room. And I just wanted to give thanks for those who are not on here, to know that I didn't miss you. I see you all, and I appreciate you all. So with the deeper thanks here, Helm-chan, I said they've been my friend for almost 15 years. They've, Liberty, you too. So of course, Helm-chan, they've been a motivating force for me. They've been that person who, with either of us, if we're having a bad time, we're there for each other. We talk every day. Just the other day, we were watching Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds on Crunchyroll, or we'll play tabletop or roleplay together, or like, I mean, they live in a different country. I visited them. They're my best friend. They're family. And they've been a motivating force, and during my hardest times, they were there for me. Fiamma Rosato. Fat Helm! Ah! Okay, you gotta pass. Darla! You're so sweet. Fiamma Rosato. I don't think she's here right now because she's a midnight streamer. But she was quite literally the first streamer on Twitch that I interacted with. The first VTuber who I reached out to. And it's kind of silly now that I think about it. I reached out to her because I was just starting in January, just putting things together. I saw her in my feed and I was like, oh, she's a witch. Alchemist. Ooh, I hope she doesn't get... Hi, Hyper! Oh, hi! So my first thought was, because I have confidence issues that I'm slowly working on, was, oh no, I hope she doesn't think I'm going to be stepping on her toes. Let me extend an olive branch. Just to say like, hey, I like your model, which I did. And I'm going to be doing something similar. I'm a witch alchemist. I hope you don't mind that. And she said something I really needed to hear, which was, I have no idea how many people have overlapping themes. It's okay. And I didn't have any idea about that. I didn't know that. Because I'm new to all this. And not only did she say that, she has some lovely late night streams, and we've been talking a lot, and she's helped me a few technical things. So check her out. If you're up late, midnight EST, ow! Bonk me! Ah. Ow! I'm dying, Squirtle! Gosh! Oh! Someone's having fun with her deeps. Someone's having a lot of fun with their names. I'm gonna wiggle to that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wait, what's that? Oh. Yeah. Yes, I do, Vinrash. Helm-chan also knows it. I'm dying, Squirtle. Yes, this is Rustic's hat. But yeah, that's what I want to say about Fia. She was like my first VTuber that got personal with me. Big name right next to me, ID10, who was just part of a massive cyber VTuber collab a couple days ago, and also is doing custom Robo right now for the GameCube. Oh my gosh, I love you. ID is not only a very sweet person, but they've also been helping with some technical things. That's a technical foul. Sorry. They've been helping on the technical side. Cold, very cold. Cold doesn't normally bother me. But ID's helping with a lot of technical things. They said, hey, I can help fix your mic this way, or on OBS, this is how you do this. And, you know, it's not like they made everything for me. I did a lot of hard work too, of course. But every time I had a question, they helped me understand it. They helped me fix it. They helped me with a lot of stuff. And that's actually kind of their brand, is they're good at a lot of technical stuff. And yeah, they're just really, yeah, they actually really know what they're talking about. That's a big thing. I want to move on a little further is Maple. Hi, Maple. Maple here. I did say I was going to hold on to this. They're a video editor. And I make a lot of my videos now, but Maple taught me with the very first video. I sat with them in Discord for a couple of hours, and they showed me the ropes. And of course, I paid them properly because it was work. But more importantly, they're a friend. They're a friend who helped me. And, well, it's a little personal. I did mention a big fallout of people who were using me and telling me I should stop doing role plays, delete Yomi and all your other characters, and you're never going to be good at this, and all those kind of things. You know, the toxic sort of friends. I talked about that. But folks like Helm-chan and Maple, and quite a few other people who are here. There's another one who was named Melon and more. They helped me realize that. Because I kind of grew up thinking I should be kind of punished, or I deserve to be talked down to. You know, when you grow up not hearing a lot of nice things, you kind of think that's the norm. And they helped me get through a lot of that. So it's not just for the video stuff, but also helping me get out of a massive rut. Grace here. Aw, he's right, Maple. Grace here is the ASM artist who is, well, they did a subathon and they did like 30 days of 30 nights in a row of ASMR. But it wasn't just that. Like, they talked to me personally. They helped give me some ASMR assets. They shouted me out almost like every stream, made me like a VIP because I was there all the time. Just the nights. It wasn't like they did 30 days and full days in a row, but like 30 nights for like 3 or 4 hours a night. They were doing ASMR. But she helped me understand how to like build a community. And but most of all, just like, hey, I had a stressful work night. I'm gonna hang out here again. And her community is lovely. She helped me get through some tough nights. And Itokart here, Etco, Hazy. This last one is Hazy. Hazy! Hey to the Z, to the Y, to the X. Hazy here is, like Fia, one of the very first that I encountered. But it's kind of the other way around, whereas Fia, I came, because it was my first VTuber to ever interact with who, you know, I was a little intimidated with. Hazy was the first VTuber I ever got to interact with who I just immediately felt like I can just be comfortable with here. There is no, like, I'm gonna be big and hold this over you. It's like, no, they were just cozy. They didn't have any, like, massive pride fulfillment. They were just having fun. And it made me realize, like, I could just have fun and be myself in streams. But not only that, we talked a lot outside and gave each other pointers and massive support. Like one of the biggest supports, and I'm here to support them too. Hazy's gonna be doing some big things. I know they will. Wow. With all of that, well, I'm gonna go to the main chat screen. Stinger! No noise for this one. Oopsie. I pressed the wrong button. I have that on my Elgato. I don't know why I did that. I have a stream deck now. Ah! Oh! Oh, gee, Belieba. Here's our main screen. We're actually about to be wrapping up. Well, not just yet, but I want to show 2 things. One is the reference sheet. I mean, everyone's been wanting to see this, so I thought this would be the perfect chance to show the reference sheet. Which, the artist that I said, Yori Plus, they did this. I'm gonna make it a little bigger for you all. Why not? Why not? Just a wee bit bigger. No, not that kind of bigger. No enlargement potion. No. But here we are in our fullsies. In our fullsies. Oh my gosh, listen to me. I do have a tail. People seem to miss that, but there it is. You know what? I can show myself with it too. We'll show the model a little bit. Why not? You know what? Because I know you all. I know you all. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Happy? It shouldn't, but when you resize things... Okay, when you resize things in OBS, it can get pixelated. I didn't resize this in time. I literally put this in like 5 minutes before we started. Thinking, oh, I should put a reference sheet up. If I had a little more time, I would have resized it and it then would not have been grainy. So fun fact, if you make something very big and reduce it in OBS, it can get grainy. Yeah, there you go. I do! Please don't pull it. Please don't pull it. Oh my god, please don't pull it. Weird things happen. Oh, the noises. I didn't say anything. Okay, petting's fine. No, Vindrash, no! So, the shirt is backless, actually. It gets very hot in the lab. Because, you know, you're brewing up potions, you gotta boil a lot of things. And because of that, you know, I take the coat off sometimes, and I need to just breathe a little bit. It's sane. You do that, I'm gonna scrape off a little bit of your shark cartilage and use that for a potion. It's very useful. Just a tiny scrapey. But it's backless in the shirt. It's very, very comfortable. It's tight too, but it's stretchable. So when an enlargement or a shrinking potion happens, my clothes doesn't fall off or anything like that. Yeah, I thought ahead. Boop the tail. Yes! I do carry some potions within my coat as well. Very useful to do. And, well, I do dabble in magic from here or there. I would say I'm about 80% in alchemy and 20% in magic. And it's mostly defensive, healing, very water-based. Water is the element of healing, after all. So my staff is useful when I do want to... I'm no magician. I'm no fantastic witch or wizard, but I dabble. Improvise smoke bombs. Actually, yes. Here's the thing, though. It's not in one of those. It's in my coat as a button. You see, along my coat here, there's a few buttons, and I can tear one off. I throw it to the ground, and it actually has a very volatile substance in it. It's literally what I call a panic button. A small button sewn into my coat that has the proper smoke chemicals. Helps me get away real fast. A couple of expressions for you all as well. I'm very expressive. I find myself wearing my heart on my sleeve quite a bit. And, yes, the tongue is purple. My blood is more of a blue color. And yes, I do cut myself a lot. Not intentionally, just accidents happen in the lab. A lot. A lot. Hurt myself a lot. Yeah. That is the reference sheet, though, for you all. And, well, I don't mind showing it a little bit off, like I said. When I be the coats, or even the glasses. Though I can't see a thing without them. Really. I genuinely need to wear these almost all the time. Silver. Oh, gosh. But Velma. I mean, the OG Velma, sure. Oh. I'm gonna put the reference sheet away now, though. And, well, most importantly, I am seeing the time. I am seeing where we stand, where we're at, and, well, I'm gonna get behind my table here for a second. Put glasses on. Some other people who are aficionados of it. I do want to wrap things up in a moment. And I want to give a big cheer to you all. I didn't get here on my own. I worked hard, sure. But more importantly, all of you did this. So, well, I do want to give my thanks. I do want to say that I appreciate all of you. And thank you for coming here today. It means the world to me to know that we're on this sort of journey. And quite frankly, it's only just beginning. So, to you, to all of you, my friends, I do want to give a big thank you. It's crazy to me how much just... I don't even know the words. Like that? It is crazy to me how much support there's been, how friendly, how many good friends I've met. Because I really have met a lot of lovely people. And I was in a very tough spot for the longest time. So, thank you. So thank you all for everything here today. Thank you for the support, the donations. You know, if I could actually make this into a full-time thing, that would be the biggest... It'd be the biggest thing ever to happen for me. But I'm not gonna rely on that. I will keep working hard outside of this. But I will say, I'm gonna keep trying my best for all of you. I want to make you all proud. And, well, with that, I want to say, this is Yomi Quinley, signing off. Thank you for coming to the lab today, and I love you all. Good night.